Have you ever thought about writing a novel, but didn't know where to start? Welcome, dear listener, as we delve into the art of crafting a compelling manuscript. The idea of writing a novel can be intimidating, akin to standing at the foot of a mighty mountain, the peak shrouded in mystery. However, fear not, for every journey begins with a single step. And today, we will break down this monumental task into manageable strides. Our purpose? To guide you on the path to your writing victory, illuminating the way as we outline the steps to creating a compelling manuscript. From the birth of an idea to the development of intricate plots and characters, we'll be your guiding hand, providing practical advice and insights. The task ahead may seem daunting, but remember, every great book was once a blank page. Now prepare to embark on your journey of writing a manuscript. Every great novel starts with a compelling idea. This is where your journey begins, with the spark of a concept that ignites the flame of your narrative. It is this idea that forms the cornerstone of your novel, a beacon that will guide your story through its winding paths. Whether it's an image, a character, a situation, or a question that intrigues you, it becomes the vital heart of your work. A clear, unique, and compelling idea not only captivates your readers, but also fuels your writing process. It's like a compass, always pointing you in the direction your story needs to go. So, take your time. Brainstorm. Let your mind wander into unexplored territories. Write down every thought, every idea, no matter how big or small. You never know which of these seeds will sprout into a full-fledged novel. Remember, the idea is the seed from which your novel will grow. Once you have your idea, it's time to develop your plot. Now, why is this important? Well, the plot is the backbone of your story. It's the roadmap that guides your characters through their journey, and it's what keeps your readers engaged. Without a clear plot, your story can feel aimless and disjointed. So how do you go about developing your plot? One popular method is the three-act structure. This divides your story into three parts: the setup, the confrontation, and the resolution. In the setup, we introduce our characters and their world. In the confrontation, we throw our characters into conflict, and in the resolution, we see how they've changed as a result. There are other methods, of course, such as the hero's journey or the five-act structure. The key is to find what works best for your story and your writing style. Remember, a well-developed plot will keep your readers turning the pages. Characters are the heart of any story. A narrative, no matter how intricate its plot, can fall flat without well-developed characters. They breathe life into your prose, and it's through their perspectives, actions, and experiences that your readers interact with your narrative. Think of your characters as people, not just tools to advance your plot. Give them depth and dimensions, develop their personalities, quirks, and motivations. Are they introverted or outgoing, brave or timid? What are their dreams, fears, or secrets? One effective method of character development is creating character profiles. These can include anything from their physical attributes to their likes and dislikes, their history, and their relationships with other characters. Another method is crafting backstories. It's like peering into their past to understand their present. It's not just about where they've been, but also how their past experiences have shaped them. So invest time in your characters, let them grow, change, and surprise you. Remember, readers connect with characters, not plots. Now it's time to put pen to paper. There's a peculiar magic in the act of writing. It's where ideas spring to life, characters breathe, and plots unravel. You may not feel entirely ready, and that's perfectly fine. Remember, the first draft is not about perfection. It's about creation and exploration. It's about giving birth to your story, however raw and unpolished it may initially be. It's essential to establish a writing routine. Dedicate a specific time each day to your craft. Whether that's the hushed hours of early morning or the tranquil quiet of late night, find what works for you and stick to it. This habitual practice not only fosters discipline, but it also creates a rhythm that your mind associates with creativity and productivity. Never lose sight of the fact that writing is a journey. It's an adventure filled with discovery, growth, and immense personal satisfaction. Writing is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process. Let's recap what we've learned today. We've journeyed through the process of starting a new manuscript or first draft for a novel. This expedition began with the formation of an idea. We discovered that a story idea is a seed, a tiny spark that can ignite into a grand narrative given the right nurturing. It's important to let your idea simmer, giving it the time and space to grow and evolve. From a mere concept, it can blossom into a full-fledged story waiting to be penned down. Next, we moved on to plot development. Here, we learned that a well-structured plot is the backbone of any story. It's the roadmap that guides the journey of your characters and drives the narrative forward. It's the framework that holds your tale together, providing direction and purpose. Developing a strong plot involves creating conflict, tension and resolution, all of which engage the reader and keep them hooked till the last page. Our third step was character development. We talked about the importance of creating believable, relatable characters who readers can connect with. Characters are the heart and soul of any story, and their growth, struggles and triumphs make the narrative compelling. We learned that thorough character development involves understanding their motivations, flaws, strengths and relationships, making them feel real and alive to the reader. Lastly, we delved into the actual process of starting to write. We learned that there's no perfect time to start writing. The key is to just begin, to put pen to paper or fingers to keys and let the words flow. Don't worry about creating a perfect first draft. Instead, focus on getting your story out. You can always revise and polish later. So, there you have it. The path to starting your manuscript is laid out before you. It's a journey filled with creativity, passion, and a bit of hard work. But remember, every great story once started as a simple idea in someone's mind. Now, you have the tools to start writing your manuscript. Remember, the world needs your story, so start writing.